What's up? I'm Nikki Lewis. Welcome to the intro episode of the In the Company of My Kids podcast. Woo! I'm super excited, and by the end of this episode, you'll see why you should be super excited as well. So, you have a job, you have a family, you feel you have to work that job to take care of that family, but you're not jumping out of bed every day to get to that job. In fact, deep down, you would prefer to be making your own money from home, on your own, in your own business, specifically your own online business. And this might sound so far-fetched, you haven't even said it out loud, but you would actually love to be in business with your own kids. Partnered with your own kids, right? Nobody talks about that, but wouldn't we love it? Because you want your kids to grow up knowing how to make their own money, how to do something they like to do and not something they feel they have to do. You want to leave a lasting family legacy so your future relatives can have a piece of that as well. Not only that, you see your kid getting older and you simply just want to have a way to spend more time with them. Right? What if I told you all that is absolutely possible? I'm an example of this. I'm in a profitable YouTube business with my two kids. Maybe your kid has come to you saying, I want to start a YouTube channel because they watch a lot of YouTube and they're like, I can do that, or I want to do that. That seems like a lot of fun. And you wondered how to help him or her get started. You see channels like Ryan's Toys doing it, having fun and YouTube videos as a family while growing a profitable toy empire. Right? They're killing it. You would love to do that too. Work together with your kid and build a business together, but you simply don't know how to do it, or you simply feel you don't have the time to do it. This podcast is here to help you with that. The foundation of my business is YouTube. My hubby helps out when needed, but mainly it's me partnered with my kids in business. And I am on that legacy building journey myself. In this podcast, I'm going to take you along with me, show you what we did and what we're doing to grow a profitable YouTube business as a family. I'm Nikki Lewis. On my channels, I'm called Mommy Seed. I'm an online content producer. And the In the Company of My Kids podcast is behind the scenes of what it takes to build a profitable YouTube business, parents and kids together as partners. Hey, if you are getting value out of this podcast, I have to ask you to click subscribe and click that bell to turn on notifications. That way you'll know when I release new information for you, and it'll really help me out. And if you really like what you're hearing, click that share button and share it with a friend. Now, I promise you that by the end of each episode, you're going to see what work is involved, how to divide that work between you and your kids, the results of putting in that work, and you'll have some specific tools you can use as you launch your own YouTube business idea. And I'm going to consult some other YouTubers who've successfully done this too. All right. And just know this, you don't need millions of subscribers to make money on YouTube. You don't even need hundreds of thousands of subscribers to make good money. And you'll see what I mean by that as we go along. Now, my background in business, it ranges from owning brick and mortar companies to transitioning to being a full-time at-home YouTuber with my kids. You know, I believe God has different plans for you at different stages of your life. And I was in the hustle and bustle of being out of the house, building those brick and mortar businesses for years. I was away from my kids a lot, and I loved that business at that time. I love building those businesses, not being away from my kids, but I love building those businesses. But now at this stage in my life, God is like, be home, spend more time with your hubby and your kids, and make more money than you ever had before. And I'm like, you know what, God? I'm here for your plan. Now, my family and I, we have 4 YouTube channels. We have Loose Seeds, where we focus on doing family fun challenges and games. We have Loose Seeds Kids, where we get on there and we do all kinds of skits for kids. This blue soup, it smells divine. What kind of soup is it? Oh, for our guest, I thought I'd try something a bit more happy than our normal dinner. It's Muppet. We have Loose Seeds Gaming, where we focus on Roblox Bloxburg, and we get in Bloxburg and do role plays that are a lot of fun.
Look at these muscles. Look at these strong muscles.
Good grief, you two. You guys are always at it.
Ugh, always something.
And we have Mommy Seed, which is my channel, which is where you can find these podcast episodes as well as find some additional business videos. In addition, we have a merchandise website, looseseeds.com, and we've made money multiple ways online. So know that there are multiple ways that you can make money online. YouTube is just a platform that you can utilize. But as your YouTube business grows, so will your ability to add on additional platforms, as my family and I have done. Speaking of my family, let me introduce you to them right now. Nigel,
What's up?
what are you doing?
I am transcribing.
Transcribing a video? You want to introduce yourself to my podcast audience?
Sure. Alright. Hello, podcast audience. I am Nigel, a member of Loose Seeds.
Yes, and what is your position in Loose Seeds?
I, Nigel, am the Director of Marketing at Loose Seeds LLC.
So official.
Thank
So
you.
what do you do? What do you do? What does that mean?
Man, I pretty much manage the Instagram, TikTok, Twitter sometimes. I'm the social media guy. That's who I am.
Should I talk about why your bed's not made today, though?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I just didn't do it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Nadia.
Hi,
Hi, what you doing?
editing a video.
Editing, okay, on Premiere Pro. You want to introduce yourself to my podcast audience?
Okay. Hi, I'm Nadia. I am 10 years old. I'm in business with my family, and I do YouTube with my family as well.
Cool. All right, what's your position in our business?
I am the creative director.
Yep. And what does that mean? What do you do exactly?
Well, I do a lot of research for the channels, and I come up with like the videos that we should do because I know what our audience is into. For instance, like Lucy's kids, a lot of them are my age, and I can kind of tell what they're into, and I come up with the videos that we should do for that time.
Good job. That's right. Very good. Thank you.
Wait.
What? You got some more to say? What?
Also, can I say what I like about business?
Sure, go for it. What do you like about it?
Well, what I like about business is I like to be a little bit bossy and kind of the director of things.
Oh, you like to be in
And
charge.
I like to be in charge.
Yeah, she does.
And in the business, we get to do exactly that. So it's just with us four, and we're the owners of the business, so we're directing the whole thing, and
That's
I like
right.
that about it.
Good stuff. I love it. Thank you. Are we done? The number one question I get asked is, how can my family and I start a YouTube channel like you and your family? Or my kids keep saying that they want to start a YouTube channel. How can we do it? Well, we're going to be diving into those exact details in this podcast. But in the meantime, I've put together a free cheat sheet for you. To get it, just go to nikkilewis.net/freebie. Hey, babe.
Hey, Mama C.
What you doing?
Prepping this dinner. Chopping up some rosemary right now.
Trey is the family chef. He always prepares the best dishes. This is for my podcast. You want to introduce yourself to my podcast audience?
Sure. Man, you just got me in the element here. But, hey guys, it's Trey, also known as the hubby. And, I do the cooking. I'm the chef, aspiring chef extraordinaire.
That's right. And tell them how you play into our business.
I'm the supporter, the financier, and the operations manager on the back end.
That's right.
Meaning I film, and that's about it. And I get in the videos when they tell me to.
Thanks, babe.
You got it.
Making up something good for dinner?
This is some lemon, rosemary, chicken, and potatoes.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna just let you know that I'm gonna be really comfortable in this podcast, okay? I mean, I usually just chill in PJs or loungewear. And if you're listening on an audio platform, you're like, I didn't even need to know that because I can't see you anyway. But this podcast is also in video format on my YouTube channel, Mommy Seed. So if you're watching that, you will most definitely see me in loungewear in my bedroom because that's where my office is, right here in my bedroom, and because #laptop lifestyle. And to not make any excuses about getting this podcast content out to you, I'm probably gonna forego wearing makeup in future episodes just to prep you for that, okay? On our channels, especially on our skits channel, Loose Seeds Kids, I'm usually in full makeup and a full big wig. So give me a break over here, okay? Hopefully you'll appreciate the au naturalness of it. I will put on some moisturizer for you. No need to subject you to dryness as well. But the information will hopefully be so helpful for you and your family's journey to YouTube and online business that the information is all you'll focus on. And I'm about to tell you why this is the podcast you specifically need to be tuning into every week. But first, I gotta tell you about our sponsor for today. When I'm not listening to a podcast or watching a YouTube video, I'm reading a book or usually listening to a book. I use Audible, which is books in audio form, to help me continue to educate myself, even if I'm on the go, or should I say in the shower, because that's where I listen to a lot of Audible books. I've read a ton of books through Audible, some educational, some might just be fiction or comedy, and there are thousands of books on there. And since you and I are in business with our kids, I'll let you in on a little secret. I like to get my kids the physical copy of a business book, age appropriate, depending on what age they're at, and then I'll get the Audible version. So I can just speed through reading the book that they're reading. That way I can have talks with them about what they're reading, and it doesn't take away from the books that I'm reading on my own. One of the first business books I had them read was The Positive Dog by John Gordon. It's a super easy read for kids and very good at getting them into the right mindset as they start their business journey. And you can get it, or most any book, on Audible by going to nikkilewis.net/audible. And guess what? When you go through that link, you're going to get your very first month of Audible absolutely free. Yes, so go ahead to nikkilewis.net/audible right now. As an Amazon associate, I earn a small commission for your qualifying purchase, but there's never an extra cost to you. So, you want to know how the In the Company of My Kids podcast can help you. Now, this podcast is going to be built on 4 pillars or areas that you're going to need to understand as you build your YouTube business. Pillar 1, audience engagement. Who is your audience and how are you going to keep them interested? Pillar 2 is going to be productivity. That is, how are you going to be productive with your time? How are you going to separate yourself from all the regular distractions in life so you can reach your business goals? Because we're all dealing with the same thing. Family, school for the kids, housework, trying to have some me time, and it just already seems like a lot. I know, but we're going to go ahead and incorporate this business into our life anyway, because we know how important it is. Pillar 3 is communication and social skills. That's where we're going to be talking about branding your business, PR, and forming relationships in and out of your niche to help you grow. Pillar 4, we're going to be talking about making and managing money. I'm going to be talking about AdSense, that's the money you make through YouTube, but I'll also be talking about some additional ways to make money and what to do with that money once you make it, how to show your kids how to handle their money that they are earning. These 4 things are what you need to know for you and your kid to have a successful start on your YouTube business journey. So let's get started with episode 1. In fact, you should go ahead and listen to that episode right now because in it, I'm breaking down the reasons why starting a YouTube business with your kid now is one of the best decisions you can make. See you next time.